Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Xaedblade Plays. Xaedblade here, aka Chad. And look where we are. We are here at our hemp farm. Now, I have off camera made 7 block dispensers because we're going to place them here like so. Now the idea is this should spit out the items. Let me just get out here before it hits me in the head. This should spit out the items and do pretty much what we want to do, or what we're expecting to do with this. Every time it turns on and off, it should spit the items. It should suck the items in and spit the items out. I don't know if it actually will spit out the seeds. Is it working? Doesn't look like it. It should work. So the idea is once one of those grows, this is obviously going on and off the whole time. Are you kidding me? That's keeping it on. Okay. There we go. Should turn, so there we go. So what happens is it should suck in the hemp and then spit it back out. That's what it should be doing. Going to pop this out too, because this is going to eventually be moving this to the same thing, because it doesn't take any iron to build this, to build a block dispenser, so they are relatively cheap compared to pistons. Pistons are just expensive now. I mean, they're a necessity early on, but at this stage they're not actually a necessity. They're maybe a nice to have sort of thing, but not a necessity. And now what'll happen, instead of doing what it did before and blocking the light and also the ability for the hemp to grow, it's going to suck the hemp in as a block and then spit it back out as hemp. Again, I don't know if the seeds are going to work for this, but yeah, only time will tell. We'll have to wait. So I'm going to sit here and wait to see if these things grow. And hopefully they do. Hopefully they grow soon, because I would like to prove my hypothesis here. And this will have to go over top of them like that. Now the other thing is, how do I make this thing scalable? Because currently it's not scalable. Not for the hemp, it's not. Because going up, obviously you can see, I'm trying to point to it. Sorry about that. I'm trying to point to it. But you've got this big block, so the next set will be above that. I mean, it can work, but it's not really practical. Do I have any? No, I don't. Yeah, so it's not really practical. There's no real way to get the light to be turned on without powering it directly, and you can't power it directly either because it screws around with the things right here. So yeah, link me. Oh yeah, link me. Let me know in the comments below if you have a design or know of a design that is stackable better than this, because obviously, I mean, yeah, this is stackable. It's just really horrible stackable. So, you know, they'll spit the things out. It'll just fall down through here. It's not as stackable as I would like it to be. It's just a huge gap. There's 1, 2, 3 blocks before I can put the next set above them and do the whole process over again. So, I mean, it just makes the thing much taller than it needs to be. So, and I don't have anything here. I'm going to run... I've got tons of soul urns now that I've got the soul urn factory going, so I'm going to run quick and make some more buddy blocks. Not buddy blocks. My mind is not really working very well right now. I'm going to go back and make some block dispensers. That's the word I'm looking for. Block dispensers. And hopefully some of that grows. Actually, you know what I'll do? I will turn this off for now so that it does not take any of the items while I'm away. And it just grows. That's what I'm trying to get it to do. So I'm going to make a few more and I'll be right back. Alright guys, here we go. I'm going to plop these guys down like so. So here we are. Is it actually still turning it on? It shouldn't. Oh, it's turning that side on. Alright, so we've got that done, and now we just need to do this. And so I just wanted to give you an idea of what happens. Now, there are ways you can do this differently. I'm just putting it on a timer. A timer's here, and it doesn't do anything negative like previously when it would stop the growth for a moment in time while it was retracting. So let's see what happens here. There we go. So it's taking it. What? Does it not work? Is this normal? Guys, is this normal? I swear this has been done before. But it's literally placing the block. So, how do you harvest then with block dispensers? Might I ask? It's supposed to spit out the item. Like, what use is... Because I can't... We all know we can't pull blocks out of the block dispenser. We can't pull anything out of the block dispenser. Nothing that we can do can pull out of the block dispenser. Block dispensers cannot also cannot push into a container of some sort. So, dang, come on, man. That's just not cool. I guess when they grow up the second level, it'll... Maybe it's the speed at which it's doing it. All right, let's try that. Let's try that real quick. Nope. No. It's just... Oh, sorry. Falling down here. It's just not working. At all. For this. Okay. What function... It just annoys me. What function in Better Than Wolves requires you to place one of these? Everywhere else seems to be fine with the fact that it's an item. Like, I break it, and it's an item. Now what it's going to do is it... Oh, it's going to suck it in still. No, it's going to spit it out. Is it spit it out? It won't even spit it out. Because it's a block. Come on. That's just messed up. Well, I guess I'll just have to harvest it manually. See, this is the thing that annoys me. The whole point of Better Than Wolves is to automate the process to fully, you know, not just partially, not just a little bit, to fully automate these systems. But then we can't fully automate the systems. That's the point of Better Than Wolves, to fully automate the system. But then we can't. And pistons suck. I'm sorry, but pistons just suck at breaking things. They that's the whole point of using block dispensers. You know? And he's taken away the ability for us to be able to suck up block dispensers and keep their inventory. Now when you suck up a block dispenser, it removes the inventory. So it's like there's literally no way to use these in anything productive. I had the same problem with the automatic cobblestone generator because I was collecting cobblestone, but I could not expel it into anything. I couldn't expel it into a hopper. I couldn't empty it into a hopper. I couldn't have a hopper suck out of it. So literally there is nothing, and it can't expel into a chest or anything like that. It just... can't do anything. Which is really freaking annoying. And this right here is not helpful at all, because although it can suck in and then you can just sit here and collect it like this, the problem that we're going to end up having is that it'll try to grow, this will place one on top, and it won't be able to grow. And so then you lose production. This block is literally almost worthless. Literally. Almost worthless. Good for timers. Timers works well. But when it comes to harvest... oh, far out. When it comes to harvesting and to automatic builds, unless it's a timer, it sucks. I know it works for... well, I hope it does. We haven't yet seen the ability of it to harvest that. And that's the thing, I don't know how it works when it comes to the other farms, like potato farms. I know that you can make potato farms, and wheat farms and those kind of things, but you know, is it going to, how are we gonna how are we gonna be able to spit the items out? I don't know. I'm sorry. It's just a little bit annoyed right now about that. That's just... it's like, come on. Any other time you break something like that, it counts as an item. So the fact that you spit it out as a block is very annoying. Especially when I'm trying to build it to spit out an item. Oh well, so there's that. Thanks a lot, you piece of crap. There's still going to have to be pistons. I could do a better thing with them, make them a better time delay. I just don't know how it'll work out properly, because I could do it by growth, like use lenses or even a detector block, so the detector block detects one thing and then pops off. I could try that. Again, why waste the diamonds when really you can already do a basic by just having a timer. So it looks like that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to put all those pistons back. And set it back up as a flippin' piston pusher. Oh boy, okay. Anyway, if you guys have a better way of doing that, let me know. And a better way of doing this, let me know. I think that this option is going to be fine for the hemp because there is no block. Hemp doesn't have a block. The hemp leaf doesn't have a block, so that should be just fine. Without any issues, major issues anyway. Come on, will you guys grow? I've got grow lights on and everything, and it just, they're not growing. Oh, come on. I don't know what it is also, but for whatever reason, my hunger seems to go down a whole lot quicker ever since I started eating beef stew. Or hearty stew. I don't know why. I think it's really weird, but like ever since I started eating hearty stew, I find myself down at hungry a whole lot faster. Maybe it's just a mind thing, I just don't check anymore. Or what, but, yeah, I don't know. Let's put you in there. Now, we did dump a bunch of iron and gold into this machine here from the other village. Well, yeah, from the village. From the other base. My word, that's so loud. Alright, let's come down here. Let's see how much came out. Yeah, there it is. And look at all these soul urns. And look how far we are with the Hellfire Dust again. This is just literally outrageous. I was just down here. Yeah. It looks like it's not making any more soul urns, but I think, yeah. We've got a fair few here, people. Look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks plus nearly half. So it's 4.5 stacks. And also these can only be held in 16 anyway, so yeah. I can just shoot these around for fun. Now they don't spawn gas anymore. And that sort of sucks. I think that does suck a lot because I thought that was a really cool aspect of them, but you know. Whatever. Really, right? Whatever. It is what it is. Okay, let's hey kitty. Oh, by the way, don't forget to name the cats. I haven't had a chance yet to look to see what the names or suggestions of names are. So just let me know in the comments what do you think we should name them. Okay, yeah, let's got a crap ton of iron. That's good. There'll still be more iron coming, but I think that's all the gold there is. Like I said previously, the block dispenser places one block after the other, so it won't just place all of the silver or all of the gold first and then all of the iron. It'll place an iron and then a gold, then an iron and then a gold until it runs out of one or the other, and then it will continue on using whichever one's left. Here we go. All right, let's test this out real quick. Go ahead. Yeah, we do. Okay. Okay, it sucked it in. Now it should spit it out. There we go. Now the problem is I don't think that it actually gives you seeds. So this I don't think is good for a seed factory anymore. It's okay though because it doesn't matter how many times it does it. It just keeps going. And it doesn't hinder the growth rate because there technically is nothing being pushed in front of that. So this could just keep going on forever. And I was hoping to do it with our sugarcane farm, but yeah, that's obviously not the case. Alright, let me go empty out some of the stuff in my inventory. I have a lot of crap in here. And also fix my mistake with the pistons, and I'll be right back.